But we did mention at the top of the show that we had an outstanding cruise with Royal Caribbean, and it's on board the Legend of the Seas. We know from the Planet Cruise headquarters that a lot of the cruises over to Thailand and Cambodia, Vietnam, Singapore, they're selling really quickly, aren't they?
There are sort of fashions and trends of where people like to go, and at the moment this is such a great tailor-made holiday, isn't it?
This one is exclusive to Planet Cruise, and it's actually at a brand new lower price. So before we dazzle you with this itinerary, let's give you a taste of Royal Caribbean. They were actually the first cruise that I took. I've actually cruised with Royal Caribbean 4 times now.
Oh, really?
They offer so much. I mean, you've been on board the Oasis recently, haven't you, Gemma?
Absolutely, which was just breathtaking. You know, you just didn't know where to look. There was so much to see, so much to do. And the Legend of the Seas is one of their mid-sized cruise liners with equally amazing facilities. That's really what Royal Caribbean do so well. You've got... I don't even know where to start. The restaurants that you can see here are serving up the most delicious food. You've got the specialty restaurants, but you've also got the Romeo and Juliet main dining room. You can go more casual, go to the pizza parlour or the Windjammer, but some beautiful places for really romantic dinners like Giovanni's as well. And the food, honestly, you will eat so well. You know those kind of meals that you remember? Yeah. Memorable meals. Casino in the evening, you've got the theatre, you've got the nightclub, you've got the Optics teen disco, the ice rink. I mean, you know, you're at sea on a ship. And I can't skate, but I tell you what, the ice skating shows on board are absolutely spectacular. Yeah. Royal Caribbean in general, their entertainment is definitely West End standard. Yeah, and also, do you know what? In the daytime, when the shows aren't going on, you can actually go and skate yourself as well, which is, I think, is amazing. I tried it with my niece, and she was very good. I was useless. Yeah, but they also, you know, have things like, you know, if you want to go and do a bit of karaoke, or if you want to go and see a lecture or a demonstration and learn something new, on a ship this size, there is something for everyone. You will never, ever be bored. No. But again, this is an exclusive with Planet Cruise, and it is a trip of a lifetime. And it starts off with your flight to Singapore, doesn't it? Yes, it certainly does. And we are off. We fly from London Gatwick to Singapore, and then we transfer from the airport to a 5-star hotel for a 2-night stay, which is really nice. And, you know, of course, this is all included as well. So it's amazing value for money. Now, in Singapore, there's a lot of traditional sites to go and see, but there's also Orchard Road, which is really famous, where tourists tend to kind of gravitate towards. It's a big retail stretch where you've got all your big labels and things. Now, that there you're looking at is one of the theme parks you can go and see. You've got Universal Studios, and you've got the Botanical Gardens, I think we're seeing there, and Jurong Bird Park as well. Look at the skyline, absolutely incredible. You could go and do a nighttime river cruise as well, because you've got 2 nights. Now, I mentioned Universals. There's so much to do, and again, if you're a bit lost, just ask Planet Cruise, because they'll sort all the excursions out. And the great thing is, Planet Cruise have so many connections across the world in terms of hotels and airlines. We're going to give you the most amazing 5-star hotel for 2 nights, and that is included in the price. Yeah. Then, of course, we are transferred to the port. All transfers are always included with Planet, and you've got a 10-night cruise. Yeah. The first day is at sea, isn't it? It is a nice day at sea to sort of get to know the ship a bit and enjoy some of the facilities, and then you sail into Koh Samui. And my voice has gone really high because I would like to be doing that right now. I've been to Koh Samui. It's absolutely stunning. It is like something out of a Bond film. The water is that amazing colour. The sand is that white. Really that white? Yeah, and soft, and it doesn't make your hands dry. It's kind of like, it is amazingly silky. And what kind of temperature is the sea? Oh, like a bath. Just beautiful. Even my mum wouldn't complain. She does not like cold water. No, absolutely gorgeous. And you'll get little ladies on the beach who do you a massage for about sort of £1, and it's just absolutely amazing. So that's Koh Samui, and then you've got then we're actually sailing as a total contrast to Bangkok, and this is where all your senses will be assailed, and you've got an overnight on board. Everyone that I know that's been to Bangkok said it's unique, it's magical, it's crazy. It's certainly a different pace to Koh Samui, which I think you're still seeing now. Oh, now we're in Bangkok. Yeah, Bangkok is hustle, bustle, markets, craziness. Sort of strange smells, sounds. Everyone says it's like electric, it's, you know, and you can go to the night markets. You've got an overnight on board. You could go and visit Jim Thompson's house. So there's a lot to do, amazing cheap shopping.
And the great thing is, if you're never ever unsure what to do, the customer service on board the ship, so will give you so much advice. They can help you organise trips, excursions.
And it's quite nice to have the ship to go back to, though. So if
Yes,
you go and have, because it can get quite humid in Bangkok as well, you know, so it's so good to see, but it is quite nice to come back to the kind of absolute luxury afterwards. You can go sort of elephant trekking as well if you come slightly out of the main city. So, you know, temples to go and visit. There's so much to do there in lovely Thailand.
That does look really loads of fun.
Yeah. And then we're off to Cambodia. We're going to Sihanoukville in Cambodia. And then we've got a day at sea. And then on day 11, you then sail into Nha Trang in Vietnam. So you can see on the map there exactly the route that you're taking. And then day 12, you're going to Ho Chi Minh, which is a very historic place, really.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of the Sue Perkins thing on the Mekong River recently as well? It's been a really interesting series that some of the viewers may have seen.
No, I haven't.
And so you will sort of go bypass the Mekong Delta. And, of course, Ho Chi Minh used to be Saigon. It was renamed in 1976. So you'll still see lots of stuff like T-shirts and things with Saigon written on them. But you've got, you know, skyscrapers, but also Buddhist and Hindu temples. You've got, of course, it was a former war zone as well, so there's lots of history. You could go and visit the Cu Chi tunnels as well, which has obviously played a big part during the war. Shopping, culture, historic treasures, lovely people, an amazing kind of different culture to the one that we know, so it's a real experience. And then you've got another day at sea, and then you're wrapping things off by arriving back in Singapore, disembarking and flying back home.
And first of all, this is a trip of a lifetime. It's bespoke to Planet Cruise, and we've actually lowered the price. Right now, it is down to £1,759 per person. You know, I really would love to travel to all of those countries. I would hate to do it, you know, without having the support that
I think you feel safe, don't you? Because it's all organised for you, so you don't have to worry about, oh, where have I booked? Where am I staying? How do I organise that? You know, visas, all that kind of thing. So if you go on a cruise, it's just simple. You just book it and then you go.
And as you say, it's a very safe, secure, very well organised environment as well.
Absolutely.
And that just means that you'll enjoy the entire experience. You won't be stressed. You won't be worried about anything.
It's not down to you to organise it. You haven't got your other half going, where have you booked? So that's good.
Now, an amazing price. So this is a new lower price tonight. All of your return flights are included. Again, we can provide flights from most UK airports. So do give us a call if, you know, the London flights aren't maybe right for you. You're on board 10 nights, of course, the Legend of the Seas, and you're overnight on board in Bangkok as well. That truly is a trip of a lifetime and exclusive to the award-winning Planet Cruise as well. Only deposit needed right now as well. It works out £126 per person per night, which is excellent value.
Wow, I think all your food as well is included. It's hard to get your head around how much is included as well.
The food is going to be, I know we keep talking about food, but it will be
wonderful.
amazing. It really will.
Yeah.